Good afternoon to everybody. Today, November 28th, we have a procurement activities for the pre-bid of one project, infra project. So we have the members of the BAC, the members of the TWG, the secretariat, the procurement unit, and of course our IT was in charge on the live streaming. So reminders that we are on the live streaming. Just follow us on the YouTube channel DPWH LKDO. So good afternoon to those who are following us on our YouTube channel. So we have here the contract ID 25PL0133 or the locally funded projects national building program, buildings and other structures, multipurpose facilities, the construction, completion of DPWH Lower Kalinga District Engineering Office Building, Tabuk City, Kalinga. And location, Tabuk City, Kalinga, with an ABC of 49 million pesos only. So the contract duration, 180 calendar days. So brief description, completion of DPWH Lower Kalinga District Engineering Office Building. And the schedule of bid opening will be on December 11, 2025. So take note, those are prospective bidders for the bid opening of this project. So next, let's go to the BOQ. So let's go to the part B, the other general requirements. B.3, close in parenthesis 1, permits and clearances, occupancy, 1 lump sum. Anyway, this is the second fund for this DPWH building. So on the first part, I think this permit were included on the first phase. So let's go to the B.5, the project billboard signboard 2. It's B.7, the occupational safety and health program with an ABC of 281,279 and 1 centavo and 1 lump sum. B.9, 1, the mobilization, demobilization, 1 lump sum. So for the part C, the earthworks, item 801, 1, the removal of structures and obstruction, 1 lump sum. So item 803, 1A, the structure excavation, common soil, 20 cubic meter. Item 804, 1A, the embankment from roadway structure excavation, this is common soil, 2.24 cubic meter. Item 804, 2D, embankment from barrow, this is granular coarse material, 11.04 cubic meter. Item 804, 7D, gravel fill, 2.05 cubic meter. Item 807, 1, the site development, this is 1 lump sum. And for the part D, the plain and reinforced concrete works. Item 900, 1D, the structural concrete, 4,000 PSI, Class A, 28 days, This include the footing, tie beams, columns, suspended slab, girder, and beams. And we have 18.62 cubic meter. Item 900 1C, the structural concrete, 3,000 PSI, Class A, 28 days, slab on fill. This is 6.6 cubic meter. Item 902 1A1, the reinforcing steel, this is deformed, grade 40, 1,907.98 kilograms. Item 903 2, formworks and false works, 398.53 square meter. For Part E, the finishing works, item 10271, the cement plaster finish, 50.76 square meter. So for item 10391, the aluminum cladding, 480 square meter. For item 100323, the modular partition, this includes finishings of furnitures. One lump sum. Item 10321A, the painting works. This is the masonry, concrete, and ceiling, 50.76 square meter. Item 1032, the 1C, the painting works, steel, 103.54 square meter. Item 1014, 1A2, the pre-painted metal sheets, corrugated, long span, 0.50 mm thick, at 40 square meter. Ito yung roof deck o ito? Di ba slab? Slab ay so for item 147, 8A, the structural steel trusses, 945.64 kilograms. For item 1047, close in parenthesis 8B, structural steel purlins, we have 281.50 kilogram. Item 1047, 4A, the metal structure accessories, bolts and rods, washers, 52.25 kilogram. Item 147, 5D, the metal structure accessories, steel plates, 167.36 kilogram. Item 147, 5B, the metal structure accessories, sagrods, 30.79 kilograms. Item 1001, close in parenthesis 11, septic valve, tank concrete CHP, which is one lump sum. For part F, the electrical works. Item 110133, wires and wiring devices, one lump sum. Item 1102 1, the panel board with main and branch breakers, one lump sum. Item 1102, close in parenthesis 18, solar panel with inverter, battery, and other device, one lump sum. Item 1105, 20, the network cabling, one lump sum. For item 1106, 1, this is in the CCTV system with one lump sum. Part G, the mechanical works. Item 1200, 13A, the air conditioning system package. This is split type, So one lump sum. Item 12.02.1, the automatic fire sprinkler system, one lump sum. Item 12.03.1A, the electrical elevator, up to 500 kilogram. This is one lump sum. So my elevator, my CCTV, fire sprinkler, air condition. So itong solar panel with inverter. So let's proceed to the equipment. Place equipment. So we have here the list of needed equipment to complete the project. We have one unit low bed trailer with prime mover. One. So dump truck. We have 4. Yeah, 4 on or at least 2 on. Building. The dump truck. When? Yung dump truck, okay lang yung 4 on? O 2? Yeah, ma'am. Data dump truck, okay lang yung 4 on? Lumarod. So at least 2 on. Yeah. Okay. 4, but at least 2 on. Ano? So cargo pang backhumet na kita. Yeah. Globed trader prime mover. So at least at the data cargo truck. Okay, data. Okay. Mabalimit no duwa day tay katem jay lobed. Katem. Okay lang dita cargo, may sa. Sa bagay, damit dump truck. Sumalis. Sumalis sa limit lang. Pwede ita gravel namit basit. Embankment, 11 cubic. Yeah, the dump truck on or at least on or see dump truck at least 2 unit on income. Basit lang equipment na. So let's proceed. Again, the inclusion of this minimum testing laboratory requirements to comply with the Department Order number 11 series of 2017. So for the information of the prospective bidders, it was indicated on this pre-bid conference that this minimum testing requirement should be on. So for the K personnel, the project manager should be 2 years experience. Project engineer, PE must be DPWH accredited to comply with the DO number 148 series of 2024, since this is a building. We have materials engineer, ME must be DPWH accredited. Electrical engineer or the master electrician should be 2 years experience. Sanitary engineer, master plumber, 2 years experience. Mechanical engineer, 2 years experience. So the foreman should have 2 years experience. And again, this first aider with photocopy of certificate of first aid training issued by the Red Cross or by any organization accredited by the same in compliance to the Department of Labor and Employment requirements, subject to Department Order 241 series of 2024 on the submission of CSHP and approved by the HOPE or the district engineer for uh, district office, and valid first aider ID from PNRC. And the safety officer or the site safety officer have a certificate of completion on the basic OSH course issued by the DOL PwC accredited safety training organization or recognized institutions. And all personnel were participate in this project should have a tax identification number or the TIN. Next. So that's about this particular project. Any before we adjourn this procurement activities? May I ask Madam Maribik, the procurement head, if some reminders and any update on the procurements?
So thank you, sir. So just few reminders. We have some changes in some forms as per the new Government Procurement Act, RA 12009. On the Omnibus Sorny Statement form, there are changes there. So please refer to the bidding documents issued on the number of items contained in that Omnibus Sorny Statement. Also, in the bid form, there's a slight change. The original provision under RA 9184 changed to IRR of RA 12009. Also on the bid securing declaration, please see changes. They are all attached to the bidding documents. Please be guided accordingly. So these changes are already incorporated in the checklist, bidder's checklist issued to you. So please comply with the checklist for the supporting documents of your financial and technical proposals. Sir, we have this updating of general information sheet, but then this was issued only November 19 and received, I think, November 22, and our invitation was November, Lisel? November 21 ba, the invitation to bid? The one we have presented this morning, sir, during the meeting, directing contractors to update their general information sheet and to attach sworn affidavit of eligibility as part of the bidding documents. My concern here, sir, only is that we do not know if how long it takes them to have this one. If we require them now for this particular submission, we do not know if they can already comply with this requirement, which came later after the issuance of the invitation to bid. Mabaya nga. Sir, na-advertise nga mo na bago dito issuance ti ko. Dito requirement ti sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership. But this was already included in the next concern, next nga in projects nga ko. But anyway, this includes only this updating of your records in the PhilJEPs and also in the Civil Works application. So just please update your records to preclude ineligibilities when your eligibility will be processed at the Civil Works application. That's all, sir.
Thank you, Ma'am Maribik, for the reminders and some inputs um, for the consumption of our prospective bidders. So, any other from the back members? So, if none, that's end of our procurement activities for today, November 28. So, we we again see each other on December 11 for the bid opening. So thank you, especially those who are following us on this YouTube channel, DPWH Lower Kalinga. And thank you for your participation and your cooperation, especially those who are preparing these documents and program of works, the planning and design section, for your cooperation. So, thank you and God bless us all. This adjourn.